Hi, my name is Karen Groh, and I was not born in Lebanon, but I moved here in 1990, which is almost 30 years ago, making it the one place that I have lived the longest in my life. It makes me actually think of Lebanon as home. I moved in 1990 to work for the Lebanon Daily News. I actually worked out of Palmyra and ran the Palm Advertiser. And from there, after a couple of other jobs in the region, I started my own business. I was a home-based business doing graphic design and marketing. Part of that was joining the Lebanon Valley Chamber of Commerce as a member so that I could make more connections in the community and build my business, which it did ultimately. But secondary to that, in joining the chamber and volunteering through needs in the community and committees that the chamber holds, I found that I loved working with the community in so many different ways, and that this particular community is just packed with an incredible resource of people who help drive it forward. Business people, entrepreneurs, community leaders. It's just, I find Lebanon County and Lebanon City just incredible, and really blessed to be a part of the individuals and working side by side with the individuals who are moving it forward. When the opportunity came unexpectedly to run the Lebanon Valley Chamber of Commerce, it was a surprise to me. It wasn't something that I had planned on doing. But I found, as I sat in the position as the interim president, that I had this great outlet for continuing and developing the ideas that I have for the community even further. It was a struggle to think about closing up my business. I couldn't do both, but ultimately working within the community won out, and I just feel really blessed. So in December of 2016, I took over as interim president, and in April of 2017, I took over full-time at the Lebanon Valley Chamber of Commerce. One of the things that we've worked on, besides helping to grow business in general throughout Lebanon County and to support businesses in the Lebanon County, especially our members, is that I've been working with the City of Lebanon on one of their initiatives for an entrepreneurial center. It's just been phenomenal because as somebody who came from an entrepreneurial business for 20 years, I have a real passion for it, for helping business owners and new business startups and to grow and find their place. When you think about it, entrepreneurs have a really tough time starting up, I think, especially if you're struggling to figure out what the steps are and overcoming the hurdles that can sometimes take a new business down pretty easily. So the Entrepreneurial Center, which is opening soon within the city, is a place for those dreamers in the area and the existing entrepreneurs who have been around for a long time to think about gaining support and knowledge, education, resources to make sure that they have a greater ability to succeed. We're just that extra level of care to encourage them and get them through the hurdles, as well as to help make their dreams and visions for their businesses grow. One of the things that's really important to me and the other community leaders is to make sure that new businesses and entrepreneurs feel that they are supported. The Entrepreneurial Center is not only support for new businesses and existing businesses, but we really want to start growing entrepreneurs from youth on up. So eventually we will work with the school districts and get students thinking about ideas for how they could be a business owner and to give them the direction to help get them to that place for when they graduate or even while they're still in school. We really just want individuals to know that the entire community, Lebanon City and Lebanon County, are behind businesses to help see them succeed. In regards to that, one of the things that I really do love about Lebanon is that we are really on the cusp of huge changes. I work with a number of developers and investors who think that Lebanon is a great place to put their money, whether it's the City of Lebanon or the county. And we already have a number of great people who have invested their money in this area, especially in the downtown area. We have lots of great small businesses, and it's up to us as a community to support those small businesses by patronizing them and helping them succeed. I think we have to make sure that the conversations that we have are ones that remind us how great it was and the fun things that made our downtown and our city and our county prosperous. And let's re-envision what the new future looks like so that in a few years we can be having conversations about how great Lebanon is now, and keeping in mind that it's already a wonderful place to be. We're just looking to make it a lot better. The more we believe it can happen, the better it will be in the future. My name is Karen Groh, and for almost 30 years, I am Lebanon, PA.